Success is not about luck. It's not about talent alone. It's about consistency. It's about showing up every single day, putting in the work, and staying committed to your goals even when the excitement fades, even when no one is watching. Think of success as a building. Every action you take is a brick. One brick by itself doesn't seem like much, but when you lay a brick every day, eventually you build a wall. And if you keep going, you'll build a fortress. That's the power of consistency. It's not about doing something once and expecting results. It's about doing it over and over again until it becomes second nature. It's about mastering the basics and pushing through the boredom. Muhammad Ali said, "I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion." That's what consistency looks like. It's discipline in action. But consistency isn't easy. There will be days when you don't feel like it. Days when motivation is nowhere to be found. And that's when discipline must take over. Because motivation gets you started, but consistency keeps you going. The most successful people in the world aren't necessarily the most talented, they're the most consistent. They wake up early. They practice relentlessly. They study, learn, and improve every single day. Kobe Bryant was known to practice for hours before his team practice even started. He wasn't just talented, he was consistent. Consistency builds habits, and habits build success. When you show up day after day, you build momentum. You create routines that become rituals. And those rituals shape your identity. You become the person who doesn't quit, who keeps going no matter what. Small actions, repeated daily, lead to big results. Even on days when progress seems invisible, you're growing. You're building strength, resilience, and mastery. It's like planting a seed. You don't see the roots growing underground. But one day, it breaks through the soil and reaches for the sky. So, be consistent. Whether it's practicing your craft, working on your goals, or becoming a better version of yourself. Show up every day, even when it's hard, even when it's boring, even when no one believes in you, because consistency is the bridge between goals and achievement. Greatness isn't achieved in a day. It's built day by day, brick by brick, habit by habit. So keep building, keep grinding, keep going, because success isn't about what you do occasionally. It's about what you do consistently. Failure. It's a word that strikes fear into the hearts of many. But here's the truth. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of success. Every successful person you admire today has faced failure, sometimes more than once, sometimes more times than they can count. But they didn't let that stop them. Fear of failure is like a cage. It traps you in your comfort zone, holds you back from taking risks, and keeps you from reaching your full potential. It whispers, what if you fail? What if people laugh at you? What if you're not good enough? But here's the thing. The only way to truly fail is to never try at all. Think about the people who changed the world. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. He could have given up right then, but instead, he used that failure as fuel to become one of the greatest athletes of all time. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination. Yet he went on to create the most magical empire on earth. Failure is not a dead end. It's a detour. It teaches you valuable lessons, builds your character, and makes you stronger. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every fall is an opportunity to rise again, wiser and more determined. Don't be afraid to fail, because failure is proof that you're trying, that you're pushing your limits, that you're brave enough to chase your dreams. When you fail, don't see it as the end. See it as a lesson. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? Then pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and try again. Success is not built on perfection. It's built on perseverance. It's built on the courage to fail, to learn, and to keep moving forward. So, don't let the fear of failure stop you. Don't let the fear of criticism silence you. Fail boldly, fail bravely, but never fail to try. Remember, every great success story is written with chapters of failure. But the ending, that's up to you. Will you let failure define you, or will you let it drive you? The choice is yours. Playing it safe may feel comfortable, but comfort zones are where dreams go to die. If you want to achieve greatness, you must be willing to step into the unknown, to take risks, and to face the fear of failure head-on. Success doesn't come to those who play it safe. It comes to those who dare to push boundaries, to challenge the status quo, and to go after what they truly want, even when the outcome is uncertain. It's about embracing the discomfort of growth, because that's where the magic happens. Think about it. Every great achievement in history was born from a risk. When the Wright brothers decided to build the first airplane, people called them crazy. When Steve Jobs envisioned a computer in every home, it seemed impossible. When J.K. Rowling wrote her first Harry Potter book, she faced countless rejections. But they took the risk. They dared to fail. And because of that, they changed the world. Taking risks doesn't mean acting recklessly. It means calculating the odds, preparing for challenges, and moving forward with courage despite the fear. It's about betting on yourself and believing that even if you fall, you'll get back up stronger. Yes, you might stumble. Yes, you might face setbacks. But every failure is just another step towards success. Every no brings you closer to a yes. And every risk you take is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become the person you're meant to be. Your comfort zone is safe, but it's also stagnant. If you want to fly, you have to be willing to lose sight of the ground. So take the leap. Embrace the uncertainty. Dare to do what others won't. Because the biggest risk in life is not taking one at all. Success often lies outside of your comfort zone. So take risks. Dream big. Act boldly. And remember, the only limits are the ones you place on yourself. Greatness is not achieved overnight. It's not a destination, it's a journey paved with obstacles, setbacks, and challenges. But the difference between those who succeed and those who give up lies in two powerful traits: persistence and resilience. Persistence is the unwavering commitment to keep moving forward even when the path gets tough. It's about showing up day after day, putting in the work, and refusing to quit no matter how difficult the circumstances. History is full of examples of people who succeeded because they simply refused to give up. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he famously replied, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That's persistence. But persistence alone is not enough. Life will knock you down, sometimes hard. And that's where resilience comes in. Resilience is the ability to bounce back stronger after every fall. It's about using failures as stepping stones to success. It's about learning, adapting, and growing from every setback. Every champion was once a contender who refused to give up. They faced defeats, they faced criticism, and they faced doubt. But they pushed through. They believed in themselves when no one else did. They turned pain into power and obstacles into opportunities. When you feel like giving up, remember why you started. Remember that every great story has a moment of struggle, but what makes it inspiring is how the hero refuses to surrender. So, embrace the challenges. Let every fall teach you to rise higher. Let every failure fuel your drive. Greatness is reserved for those who have the courage to persist and the strength to be resilient. So, never give up. Keep fighting. Keep pushing. Keep believing. Because your story isn't over yet, the best is yet to come.